John, what do you guys have to do better to pull out this game today?
Well, obviously don't let up 7 goals. I think that's the key thing. That'd be it.
The Ducks seem to have a lot of size and skill up front. Can you just talk about how difficult that is to deal with?
Yeah, no, they're good players. Every team's got good players. There's a lot of strong and powerful guys, and the hockey seems to be trending that way, and it's getting faster and faster. So it's nothing new. We're going to see it every game. So yeah, we're just going to find ideas to close out the games here.
You seem frustrated losing Gauthier there late in the game there when he deflected it. Just kind of what happened there.
Yeah, that's my guy. He gets a stick on it, so that's on me. I mean, we're up 2 goals, and I got to be better than that. I think I take the right route to keep him in front of me, and I'm trying to control his stick. But I don't know if he's one-handing it or something. But it doesn't matter. I need to grab that stick, so he can't score.
Sorry about that. Just maybe after a strong defensive game against Vegas, I mean, what were some of the breakdowns that kind of led to a little bit more struggles against Anaheim tonight?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure right now. Right after the game, you got to see the video. But yeah, I think it's just breakdowns where they get behind us, and it's easy to point at the D too. But yeah, we're involved, but we got to have a little bit better structure coming back there, and we should know the structure right now. So I think that's something that we're going to bank in on the video for sure.
One thing that is pretty positive after both of these games here is the power play. 5-on-3, you guys have converted on both of them. What's working so well in the power play?
Yeah, I mean, it's positive, obviously. Scoring on the power play, 5-on-3, you should score. But I do think there's another gear there. We should be grabbing way more momentum as well in the power play, so we can step it up a notch there as well.
When you use back-to-back games, the way you just had to start the season, I mean, is there anything you can even learn from tonight?
What's that?
I mean, you lost the way to these back-to-back games like this. Is there anything you can learn from tonight?
Yeah, you learn from every game, even if you're winning. Yeah, I mean, so it's a tough way to lose, obviously. We did it both these first 2 games, but I mean, we're doing a lot of good stuff out there too. Today we scored 6 goals, so it's a great positive. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, you got to keep the puck out of your own net as well.
It just seemed like a very loose game right from the start. What did you guys see out there, especially maybe those last 5 minutes there?
I mean, I thought we did a good job for the most part handling the puck. I thought we made a couple mistakes, but I think we need to figure out how to close out those games.
What needs to change in those moments? It looked like a couple missed assignments. What do you see in those breakdowns late in the third here?
I think we just need to kind of relax. I think part of it is kind of we want it so bad that maybe we're overthinking. Maybe we just kind of panic sometimes, and I don't know. It's just it's frustrating when you're that close.
Is it almost like gripping your stick too tight type of feel?
Yeah.
What in that overtime looked like you tried to make a move? Did you see like an opportunity? If you got around him to make a play there, what take us through what happened in overtime?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got it. I think he was coming out with probably more speed than I thought, and I kind of found myself in a position where I felt I needed to try to make a move. He had a good angle, and I think it can't happen. I can't turn over the puck there. I can't give up that chance for them. Gotta live to fight another day sometimes, and that's a mistake that I'm gonna have to sleep on tonight.
So Macklin, how frustrating is it that you guys had an open goal situation both times with the lead? It doesn't happen, and they get the equalizer. Then you go to the overtime scenario again. So how frustrating is that scenario repeating itself?
I think I just kind of said exactly that. I mean, at the end it was on me. I made a bad play in overtime and they scored. So I don't think there's. Where we got to that point, and I kind of made the mistake to kind of lose that game.
In general, defensively, what can you guys do better?
I think they had 30-some shots. I think we're just giving way too many shots up. It's tough. They funnel everything to the net, and I mean, I thought we did a pretty good job of kind of playing how we wanted to, keeping them to the outside. Like, a lot of those were nothing shots, but still a lot of volume and a lot leaving to chance.
The way these two games have gone, do you think it's going to be more difficult, maybe a little easier to like not overthink and grip the sticks too tight?
No, I think we just need to forget about it. I mean, learn from it, but forget about, like, I mean, those are two good hockey teams that we were up 1 goal within a minute left in the game. Like, we know we're there. We know we can win those games. It's just, I mean, it's going to come. Like any team, we're still learning. We're still kind of, I don't know. I mean, we just got to be better.
One thing, a positive, has been the power play both games, 5-on-3s. You know, John said that you were supposed to score and you guys have. What's working so well in the power play?
I think it's just, for the most part, we have a similar unit as last year. We feel like we're moving the puck really well. It's just easier when you know your unit, you've been together for a little bit.
When you look at a game like this as the glass half full, and I know it's not the results you want, but you guys are getting offense at least.
Yeah, I think, every game you play, there's stuff to take. There's stuff to learn from. So, yeah, I think every game you go in, you got to kind of go in with that mindset of, obviously not the result we want, but, a lot of good things, but still a lot to learn.
How was your first NHL game?
It was exciting. It was just kind of, taking it all in and, then kind of once the puck dropped, kind of get down to business and, just kind of get out there and do my job and do what I was, put in the positions to do.
Were the Butterflies there out there all the way up to like face-off, or?
Yeah, pretty close. I think I tried to kind of push them off, but, they're bound to be there. And, I kind of said this morning that, I think I just turned that into excitement, into energy, and just kind of used that as fuel.
What did you see from your partner tonight? Obviously, you and Orlov, he's playing his offside. Did you like the way you guys played together tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of his big hits, so it's always nice to play with a guy who can do that. And, he's a tough guy, and I mean, been in this league a long time, had a lot of success in this league, and, I was definitely very lucky to be able to have my first game with him. He helped me out a lot, kind of calms things down big time, and I think that's big for me in my first game is to just kind of, take it shift by shift and not get, too deep into thought or anything like that.
Beckett scores it for another goal. Did you kind of have a feeling he was going to do that tonight against you?
I was hoping not. But he's such a skilled player, so not really surprised, but, I wish he was against anybody but us.
Where can you be better for your next game?
I think just kind of, getting even quicker with my decisions. Decision making is, the biggest thing here. I got to be prepared to, have a guy on me before I even have the puck and still be able to, make the outlet pass, make the play. So I think that was a big one for me. And, I think a big thing for that's just going to be, repetition and practice, getting better that way. And then, in the game, just get more and more comfortable with, such a different speed than I've played in before.
So Sam, on your very first shift, you got a few touches on the puck. Did that kind of help you get back into it right from the start?
Yeah, definitely. I think just kind of, a couple touches, got my feet moving. I think that was big just to kind of settle into the game. I wasn't chasing anything, I think, and just kind of, that really, I'd say, settled me in.
Did you have a good solo lap there? It looked like the guys left you out there quite a lot yourself.
Yeah, I finished a couple, and then I thought they were coming, and then I'd take a shot, turn around, look back, and then they weren't coming, and I didn't know if they were going to come at all at that point. But no, I mean, kind of just, I think my goal was to just not fall over or have a fan on a shot or anything like that, and I succeeded with that. So I'd say it's a pretty successful one.
Was that on purpose for them to leave you out there a little longer?
I didn't ask. I guess maybe I'll find out later, but it was definitely really exciting, and I kind of spotted my parents up in the crowd when I was going around, so it was pretty cool.
Ryan, 48 hours, pretty much the same scenario. How do you explain it?
Yeah, tough to explain.
Coach, you mentioned the winning habits in overtime. Is that just another learning moment for Macklin?
Yeah, awful. Yeah, winning habits are not good. Not just Mac. It was really our whole game wasn't great. Let's be honest. So, got to keep working with these young guys and our team here to have an understanding of what that looks like.
Macklin said, maybe some of it is just you guys panic a little bit at the end of the game because you guys want it so bad, gripping the stick too tight. Do you see the same thing from the coach's perspective?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Yeah, a little bit of, we need some poise with chucking pucks around in the defensive zone on breakouts, out of D-zone structure, just chucking it around, and they were all over us.
Coach, you still think it as positive at least you have 2 points in 2 games?
Should be 2-0.
The 42 shots allowed, obviously, not what you want. What do you guys need to do better defensively as a team?
Everything.
What did you thought of Sam's game?
Yeah, it was good. Did some good things. Game's quick for him, but did some good things. I'm sure he's probably excited that it's over with and move forward, but it was good.
And Ryan Reeves, that was exciting as well.
Yeah, that's what he does, right? So give it up for Evo.
What was the difference defensively between this game and the last game?
Yeah, I think our execution starts with our breakouts and coming out of our D zone. Just when you play your D zone a lot because you turn over the puck a lot, you're going to eventually break, and that's what happened tonight. So go back and look at it, work on it, look at our D zone structure. It's a good team over there, so we got to be better though.
It seemed like in all three periods, the first half was really good for the Sharks, but then after that, things sort of start to slide. Is that something just trying to be there for 20 minutes?
Yeah, I just didn't, I didn't even think we were that good. To be even been in that situation, I guess, was a positive, but you're going to have games where you don't feel your best, and I think we grinded it out. We scored some goals in the power play, got us going. Skinner a goal gives us a 2-goal lead, but we probably didn't really deserve to be there.
So, Coach, with both of these games happening here in the tank, how would you caution them when you guys go on the road that you won't have this scenario happen again?
We got one more game at home, right? So we're focused on make the corrections, keep working with this group, and getting them to understand what it looks like.
I know there's a lot of additions in the offseason. Were you hoping that some of these issues, that late third period issues, would kind of be in the rearview mirror with more experience?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a work in progress to get everyone on the same page. With a lot of new players, it takes time to build the chemistry. Not so much offensively, but defensively, and with our puck play in the defensive zone and the neutral zone. So we'll have to keep working at it.
With how poorly the breakouts were tonight, is there like a maybe back to fundamentals practice coming up for this?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get a lot of work on. You name it, we got to work on it.
With the defensive
Take a few more.
Defensive issues in mind, how would you kind of evaluate Askarov's night?
Yeah, I thought he was okay. I think he, made some big saves to keep us in game. Even at the end there, third period, he made some saves. I'm sure there's a couple that he wants back.
Anaheim has a lot of size and skill up front. It seemed to be an issue for you guys tonight. What do you guys have to, that particular department, what do you guys have to be better?
We got to play through people and slow them down. They're quick, run and gun. They're going. They're on the attack. So they've got a little bit of everything. They got some young guys that are now second, third year pros. They got some older guys that have done a really good job in their careers. They get size. But the biggest thing is we got to hit them to slow them down. We didn't do much of that.
One positive could be the power play. 5-on-3, you guys are supposed to score, and it happens on both times. Is you see a good positive progression from last year to this year, just converting more when it's needed to.
Probably the one positive.